Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome to episode 91 in the tub. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And this week, well, first off, we're testing out a new setup as we approach Exxxotica next weekend. So that's first and foremost. And, well, I guess give us some feedback. Let us know how the sound and everything is coming out of this. But we're going to dig into a few things. We've had a couple schedule changes. We're getting over a little sickness.
Yeah.
We think it was some kind of food poisoning. But, oh well. We're on the mend. We're getting better. So this week, we are going to, again, hit into Exxxotica and discuss the upcoming Exxxotica trip, some of what's on tap, seminars, and the such. And we're also going to hit some of the message boards and get some insight and ask some questions on what lifestyle people are asking on Reddit over the last few weeks. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the lead up to Exxxotica episode. All right. Well, Mrs. Berg, as we said, we got a new setup going here today.
Yes.
We're working with a new recorder setup, actually a little bit different than we've ever used in previous conventions. So we're actually testing it out here at home as we record this one, just to get a feel for it. Don't want to go into Exxxotica blind next week.
Which we have done in the past with, what was it, new mics?
Yes, the new mics. It had a little scare, actually, because as we loaded stuff into the computer after a few interviews, we went to more of a compressor mic, and the computer was like, there's no audio here. So I had to do a lot of audio editing and increasing volumes to get some of that.
To accommodate, yep.
Yes, I wanted to make sure everything was in line and worked with this new setup. Expanding and growing, and really this setup is actually pretty nice.
And we will, of course, take a backup recorder just in case, right?
Yes, we will have another recorder, as we actually have a few full-length interviews possibilities that we've been discussing while we're there. So, we'll take those for some other interviews. But this one here, a pretty nice little setup. We can add some fun sound effects into it. Has 4 mic inputs that we can totally control all of those. The previous one, we've only had, 2 mic inputs. As well, this has an earphone jack as well. So I'm able to be sure that the volume's accurate on the mics and it's coming through. But before we get into Exxxotica, as we said, we're going to discuss some of that. We're going to hop into the Reddit world first.
This is something I don't do very often.
No, Reddit is not something like I scan Reddit. I have Reddit on my phone and I handle that. I'm still figuring it out.
As we've heard from most people who use it, though, right?
Yes, exactly. And as we said, we are a Berg couple on Reddit, so you can follow us there. Again, don't post too much. We've actually been a little light on all social medias as of lately, but again, things have been crazy busy. Hopefully here by the beginning of the year, things will change. Time-wise, whether it be work-wise for me, I'll have a little bit more time. So things are happening for positive, and it'll flow through to everything, which is good.
All right. So
But enough of that.
What are we taking a gander at here?
All right. So in one of the subreddits that I follow on Reddit is a lifestyles of swingers subreddit. So, and people will post their questions, their concerns, whatever it is. It's the first one I found. And we'll bring this up and we'll discuss it a little bit. Because this one, in the lifestyle, gentlemen, if you haven't been there, you're one of the few. And it's nothing to be ashamed about, nothing to be like concerned or crazy about, as this article is like, what the hell?
Right.
So I will go ahead and read it. It's, my girlfriend and me are quite new to swinging, but we're now the fourth time in a very nice club. First 2 times we enjoyed ourselves. Third time we met a nice couple where we had fun with, but I had a hard time getting a hard on. Too nervous, too insecure, what the other girl enjoys and whatnot. Just too many thoughts in my head. I thought same applied to the other guy. They were also quite inexperienced. Last time, kind of the same problem. The other guy could have sex with my missus while I still couldn't get a hard one. So we made a break and tried it later alone in a room. It worked for a minute, but then, again, not hard. At least I could please her with my hands, and she was happy in the end, which made me happy. I think I made the best out of the situation. Now I'm a bit scared that it is getting a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm curious. Did you experience the same? Is it normal? How do you deal with it? Appreciate any comments. So, Mrs. I mean, hey, I've been there.
Right. And I think he hit several factors that could impact, too nervous, insecure, worrying about not knowing what a female than your regular partner enjoys and doesn't enjoy. And, sometimes it's just
still being new as well.
Right. And not being used to that environment, because it's different than just having sex with your significant other at home in your bedroom. There's still a lot of other stuff going on that you can still hear.
Yes, because it did say it was a club.
Right.
So there's a lot of outside, even door closed. I'm sorry, you're still hearing music. You're still hearing people. It really is,
right,
as you said, he was in his head.
Right.
First time it happened, okay. Second time, oh shit, what the fuck had happened again? It definitely, and again, I've been there, done that. One of the other things it doesn't say is, all right, you're at the club, you're enjoying yourself. What else is happening at the club? You're having a couple cocktails. Do you have cocktails regularly? Do you not? Did you get whiskey dick? There's basing your alcohol consumption is as much important as staying out of your head. Right.
Right. And there's also, if you drink pretty regularly, but it's, what you were drinking that night is different than what you normally drink.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That can affect it. And like you said, after the first time, well, you're going into the second time, that's already in your head. Is it going to happen again?
Yeah.
Let me say this. Don't think it's just you guys, because, it's different for a woman, but sometimes if I'm not comfortable, things aren't wet enough.
Sure, that's fair. And it doesn't matter how lubricated a condom is. It's just not going to work well, feel well.
Right. So guys, don't think it's just you.
And so we get into the comments here, and this is an interesting. So the first comment was, have you and your wife had sex with others watching? Do you take medications? Then it says a little 420 and Cialis go a long way, but nothing will overcome you freaking out about not getting hard. So the author then responded, yes, We had on our first visit sex in front of others, and it worked. I took a light painkiller since I had a headache, probably because I was sleeping wrong. Could that be the reason? I mean, a light painkiller? What do you consider a light painkiller?
Light pain, I mean, and light painkiller, you don't know, you might have taken a muscle relaxer.
Yeah. Yeah, anything like that. I mean, the next one is pretty interesting.
Is it the same?
And what he did was he pulled out the questions he had. Do you experience the same? No. Is it normal? No, but common, yes. How do you deal with it? So this response, how do you deal with it? Do you want to read this, Mrs.?
This is kind of humorous.
Yeah.
Train your dick to be hard in public by doing a lot of fucking in public. Men train their dicks their whole lives to not be hard in public, and the way they do it is thinking about their dick.
They're not wrong with that. You don't want to walk around the local Walmart with a woody, with a little bulge.
You do your job and let your dick do his. Quit thinking about it, and don't try to tell him how to do his job. How do you get hard at home with your wife? Fast and automatically, because you just do it and don't think about it. Just focus on the person you're fucking and ignore the rest of the room. Turn it says turn on your nag off switch. You know, when women are talking to you and you appear to be listening but really tuned them out 5 minutes ago, use that and take dick pills.
Okay. And that again, okay, you know, your, pills, yes, there's stuff all over the internet anymore that it's the same as Viagra, the same as Cialis, no prescription, this, that, don't know. Cialis and Viagra are prescription. You got to go to a doctor. You got to get a doctor to prescribe it. It's something that doctors aren't fast to prescribe.
Right.
In this day and age, really, which is crazy because you would think a lot of them, I mean, doctors get paid for writing prescriptions, but at the same time, it's not something that men are comfortable necessarily going to a doctor and saying, hey, I need something because it ain't working. I'm a man. It's supposed to work. Right.
But there also are medical risks involved with taking it because of how it works.
Yes.
Which is why I think doctors are less quick to prescribe it for a situation like this instead of a true medical ED issue.
and at the same time, I think doctors they're going to ask questions. And even though doctors are to be biased, whatever it might be.
Unbiased, you mean?
Unbiased, yes. Right word. If you come out and say, well, I need the shit because I'm a swinger and I'm banging other women, some doctors are going to be like, excuse me?
Right.
No. So, again, that is, you have to trust in your healthcare professional. You have to be comfortable with that. There's a lot of things with that. Again, the online stuff really can't say.
Right.
There's some online companies that claim, you can buy that stuff with a visit over the computer or on your phone. And honestly, when I had those issues a few times, I looked, and that shit ain't cheap, and they don't take insurance.
Right.
I mean, yes, at one point in time, I looked at Viagra, and online, it was $1,500 for 30 tablets. Mm-hmm. That's insane, and insurance doesn't cover it.
Right.
Because as well, after that, I had it sent to a pharmacy, and the pharmacy called and was like, yeah, insurance don't cover this. Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, honestly, I think what a lot of it comes back to is your confidence, your self-confidence level.
Getting out of your head.
Right. Because that person that responded did sound a little cocky.
Yeah.
in both senses.
So, all right. Let's get to the
What else
next
do
one.
we have?
All right. This, and I don't, this one is quite interesting. I'm not sure where this comes from. And this, I don't know that this is something that we've ever run into. So we've been noticing that a lot of women that go to our lifestyle club seem to not be very interested, and they show it in their face. We played with a couple. He kept pushing his wife onto me, and I thought she was into women. When I went to go down on her, she closed her legs. At this point, her husband was already inside of me, so I kept playing with her breasts, but it felt like she was doing this, so her husband could fuck me. My husband got the same vibe. When he was done, they stayed talking to us, and she kept playing with my breasts, and we were caressing each other. When I play with a woman, I know when she is turned on. She wasn't. It was like a mechanical movement, but I really don't think she was enjoying herself. I told hubby I don't want to play with them anymore. The husband wasn't something to write home about. He didn't care about me enjoying it. He just wanted to get inside me. And she was not there. I felt kind of like she was rubbing my boobs, so I let her husband in me. How do we tell them we don't want to play anymore? We have other couples we love playing with. They also seem to have some hang-ups with race and nationalities that I didn't think was cool to comment on. How do we politely say thanks, but nope?
Okay, so wait, I have one question. Did woman writing this, what part did her husband have in anything going on?
That's where I'm kind of looking. If she was trying to go down, and so it sounds like a threesome where her husband wasn't overly involved. And
which is like weird any.
Well, and I guess you have that male, female, male threesome. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that you're not necessarily into it. The whole using a female as bait. I mean, yes, we've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have we really run into it? Maybe.
Well, I mean, honestly, if I could obviously tell that he kept pushing her onto me.
I think it's feeling out the whole scenario and situation and knowing when to just say, hey, just not really feeling it. I think you need to pull out in the middle of that, literally.
Right. Right. Like, I mean, for me, if I could tell, it wouldn't have gotten as far as him getting inside of me.
Well, and again, I guess like if he was pushing his wife onto her to get the two women together, was there a conversation? So where was the initial conversation? There's a lot
missing
to this that isn't really there.
Right.
Again, as far as, so what was the initial conversation? Was the other wife bi-curious? What was her take? Like, not a lot of this is there. I think the biggest question here is, how do we say thanks but no thanks? It's
just like that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
And if it's not taken well, then sorry. I mean, there's some rejection that you just got to say, hey, just, hey, we had a good time, but it was good once. That was it. Yeah, not really interested. Thanks, we had a good time, but not really but not really what we were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we appreciated the fun while it lasted. And I guess that's really it. I mean, so here is a response as we asked that, because somebody did ask that question. So here was her response. I asked her a couple times what would she like, and she acted like I spoke a different language. But then they were talking like we were friends. Real weird vibes. I can't put my finger on it. But I like to be with couples that enjoy sex. That's why we do this. She never paid any attention to my husband. And at some point, I went to grab his dick, and she grabbed my hand. Looking back, I swear it was a possessive game. And if I am somebody's property, is my husband's. So, yeah, this one definitely was a really weird one.
There's
Again,
a lot of missing pieces.
Yeah, there's a lot of missing pieces. So this one is quite interesting.
Okay.
So I finally witnessed what women complain about. So I'm a 63-year-old single man. I just recently started visiting clubs. I never understood all of the hate single men get. Then last night, I saw it. Private club, single men are allowed, but the total number is limited. So there are always far more couples than single women. Beautiful young women, maybe 22. Pretty, perfect body. The club gives everybody a wristband so you know if they are single or part of a couple. She was single. She spent the night walking around in only a bra and panties. I never saw her play with anyone, so I don't know what she was looking for. I kept running into her in the no-play socializing areas. Pleasant person to talk to, would talk to anyone. The single guys would never leave her alone. I can understand talking to her, but if she shows no interest, stop trying and move on, or just talk to her. She would be talking to one guy, when another would walk up and start talking to her like the first guy wasn't there. Now she's trying to have two conversations. Two guys who I assume knew each other and probably came to the club together surrounded her. She was standing near an almost full couch. She sat down in an obvious, polite way to tell them to get lost. They literally squeezed themselves in on each side of her. She addressed all the staff by their first name, and they all knew her first name. So I have to assume she's a regular, and she felt unsafe. She would not be afraid to tell the staff. I assume she's just used to it. The poor thing must have felt like a wounded bunny surrounded by wolves. I'm a guy and have no idea why men behave this way. We've definitely seen that. This is a lot of some of the discussion we have when we look in the mailbox.
Yes.
We've been to some clubs where they allow a lot of single men and it's not controlled. And it can be a turnoff. I've had to step in front of someone at one point on a few occasions and say, the answer was no, the answer's been no, walk away and stay away. Just because it is a lifestyle club, guys, it doesn't mean every woman there wants your dick. The level of maturity, couth, I mean, I don't know what other words to use. This is definitely something that has turned us off of some clubs. Like very quickly because just of the respect, of the lack of respect. And it doesn't even have to be single women. We've seen it in couples that single guys will flock around the woman if she walks away from her husband. Even with her husband, guys have come up to you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. That is, again, as we talk about the mailbox, and getting emails that are addressing just misses, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. We are a couple here.
I like the first
work
comment.
Together.
I like the first comment. It's Halloween and the wanking dead are out in full force.
Yeah. It just, it's unreal.
Go off again. Yeah, I call them the zombie wanking brigade all year round, especially ones that will hang around people playing in a shared space and sometimes come on them without checking if that is wanted. The more extreme manifestations just can't use the words at all. Ask them a direct question and they look at you like you grew a second head.
Yeah. It really is crazy. Again, as we talk, when we go into the mailbox, guys, please show some respect. Be decent human beings. It may give you a better shot. Not telling you it's going to give you a shot, but it might give you a better shot.
Mm-hmm.
So, one more before we take a little break and hop into our Exxxotica end. All right. Why am I reacting this way? And this is from a new couple. So we're pretty new to the lifestyle and absolutely loving it. After 15 years of very vanilla marriage, we're jumping in with both feet. We've had some really nice conversations with couples that we have met at house parties. The one thing that we were told over and over was to be prepared, the both of you. Make sure you control your jealousy about other people having sex with your spouses. That's pretty freaking fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've both discussed this with each other, and he does not feel jealous about me having sex with other people. I like the ladies too. He says it really turns him on and makes him feel so proud to have me as his wife, seeing all the attention I get. I, as well, absolutely love being next to and watching my man have sex with another woman. I thought I would be okay with it, almost tolerate it. That's not the case. It makes me love my husband more and does the thought of, and especially watching it turn me on. Everyone has warned us not to feel overwhelmed and jealous. So is this like a ticking time bomb? All of a sudden it's going to hit us? We have been invited to a hot wife party, and my husband is thrilled. Is the bomb going to go off at any moment? Are there couples like us that just do not feel jealousy in this environment? So, as you go through and you read it and really digest it. So, this couple is really, they're questioning why they don't have any jealous type feelings at all. I mean, and they're asking if at some point it's just going to kind of erupt and they're all going to be jealous. I guess everybody's slightly different. I mean, from the jealousy side of things, we've talked about that in the past. And back in the day, prior to getting in the lifestyle, I was a pretty jealous piece of shit, to be plain and simple and honest about it. Going through the lifestyle, that jealousy it's not there because of the side of, as we're there, I see the excitement and what you are going through and what you're experiencing. And then what we've learned over it is that reconnection afterwards is just phenomenal as well.
Right.
So what's your take on this?
I think that...
This is a long pause.
Sorry.
I'm getting concerned.
No, my brain is... I mean, for me, we've said numerous times, I hardly ever come when we're playing.
Maybe once in all the years?
And that was from a female.
Yes.
Or twice in all the years. Anyhow. So, yes, that could have been something I got jealous about.
Our first ever experience it was.
I think that there was...
There was a lot of other things about that.
Correct.
And the first thing that came out after that was you came twice.
Yes. And I was very unhappy with my end of the experience.
Yeah.
In that situation. So, yes, maybe
You got the short straw.
Well,
literally
and figuratively.
Yeah.
But there were other factors in that too. And I think that was probably something I picked at because I was well done with the situation before that second time happened.
Okay. And that is a learning communication thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
But we were also in a situation where,
Yeah.
You didn't know. There was no way for us to communicate.
That was first time around. So, yeah, we've learned since. We've grown since.
Right. I mean, jealousy for me? No. I mean, not right.
I think with constant communication, though, it stops that. If there's a fear that at some point jealousy is going to erupt, like it says here, then you need to be communicating even more on a regular basis.
Right. Well, and I think this first comment hits that pretty well. It says, most regular swingers will not feel jealous most of the time, which makes sense because constant jealousy would be a recipe for disaster in this lifestyle. Then it goes on to say, there inevitably will come a point in time where one of you will feel jealous because you get a little too much attention, because that one woman always seeks out your husband at every party, because of a silly message he sees in your phone notifications, because he talks a little bit too much about the one woman with the big boobs, because you come so much harder with that other guy than with him. Whatever the case, it will happen eventually. The question is how you will handle it when it happens. Work through it together instead of silently building up resentment, and you'll be fine. I don't think there's any better way to say that.
Yeah. Communication.
Right.
Well, with that,
it's time for a break.
We're going to take a little break, listen to Mrs. ASMR voice and our message from Cassidy.com. And when we come back, we're going to jump into the Exxxotica, New Jersey schedule and our upcoming weekend.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right. Welcome back for the second half. And the Exxxotica, well, what are we going to call this? The Exxxotica plan, the Exxxotica digest, I
don't know, because we go in with a plan and then, right.
Yeah, shit kind of hits the fan. And we go one way, we go another. We start talking, we start recording, we start laughing, we start joking. And then it's like, oh, yeah, we missed everything. Other than our friends, and we don't hit any seminars or anything.
Right. Well, and we go, oh, that seminar doesn't look too bad, but then like we're trying to, get certain interviews and things like that. And
And we tend to lose track of time.
Right.
But there definitely are some new seminars coming up here this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Edison, New Jersey. So we're going to hop right into, well, we're not going to get there till late Friday. So none of these things are good for us on Friday.
Hold on. Go back up a second.
What? What did you see?
Clit cover and...
why did I know you said that's the one that caught your eye?
And dick defense. Sex toy awareness.
Uh-huh. That's at 8:35 to 9:15. We're probably going to get there about 9 o'clock. That's the hope, is about 9 o'clock. So we're going to miss that one.
No, the title just caught my eye. That's okay.
How about that? Friday, 8:50 to 9:25. Dick riding 101. That's so you don't break a wiener.
That would be more your problem than mine.
Not if you're riding. Not if you're right. You get a little too crazy. You get a little too high. Crack, snap. Yeah, that's not the snap, crackle, and pop I want to be seeing or feeling.
Oh, rubber doll.
Yeah, well, when Rubber Doll, she has her
Effective orgasms.
Yeah. See, it's another one on Friday. So, again, we're going, hey, how about this? Stroke it like a pro with the hand job genie. Uh-huh. New stroking techniques. Learn how to pleasure. Oh, it says learn how to pleasure your partner.
In a
30-minute presentation from the hand job genie.
And there's a free gift?
For 10 o'clock.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Christiana Sin's feature performance.
All right. So, let's get to Saturday. All right. As we go through exploring sexual fantasies in a committed partnership. All right. I mean, that could be cool. That's different.
Erotic hypnosis. Pleasure
Yes.
of the mind.
And this one, I think they've had this before, but I'm not sure. Fun and sensual time with temptation and desire. So this is done by with Temptation and Desire Resorts. These are some of the games and different things that happen at the resorts.
Yep.
Right here. Discover the sensual side. Navigating the lifestyle with confidence and respect. That could be
Interesting.
it could be a pretty good one. The auto couple asking Katie Morgan and Evan Stone questions. That just is off the rails.
Seriously?
Everything about that is just off the rails. That'd be a great one.
Red Room Accessories flogging demo.
Oh, those are the guys with that monster paddle that walk around with that giant 6-foot paddle.
Right. And
Yep.
the floggers.
Yeah, it's
with
the Red Room Accessories.
The seriously intimidating handles on those floggers, too.
Yep. Those are the guys that are making them to order. Safety for sex workers.
Cassidy.com's
Right
guide
here.
to finding like-minded couples.
Yeah, that's Dawn and Ken. So, I mean, they're always good.
Right.
Right here.
Wait. The Men of Exxotica.
Yeah.
It's an interactive male review capturing the hearts of Edison one show at a time.
Yeah, they do it every day. Plus, they're on the floor in their banana hammocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You put that
about
where?
that?
Making anal play orgasmic.
Well, for some people, anytime there's a little bit of anal play, it's orgasmic.
How?
Interactive session includes a question and answer session to get you more info on your curiosities.
Okay.
AI applications. Right here. My Geek Glory Nerd-esque cosplay variety show. Huh.
Interesting. Oh my goodness. There needs to be this one.
What?
Not just at stinking Exxotica. Like, this needs to be, like, lifestyle clubs need to start having this one. The Savvy Single Guy. Gain knowledge on how to become more desirable and improve the chances of enjoying some steamy encounters.
So, as we discuss single guys and being decent, respectful people, here you go. They have a seminar for it. All right. Girl-on-girl sex position for lady lovers.
Interesting.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm not sure I like the
What?
the title of that one.
What?
I mean, to each their own, but the pegging masterclass, your
Yep.
rectal roadmap.
Oh, the history, culture, impact, controversy, screening, and talk back of Deep Throat. It's the 50-year anniversary of Deep Throat. Rubber doll again. Various chastity equipment, the chastity and key holder. Yeah. Swinging and shared wife lifestyle. Respectful gentlemen of color who promote female-centric events for swinging couples.
Okay.
Pandora Moon. Porn star game night.
with
Yep.
James Bartholet. That
Yep.
should be interesting.
Burlesque. Tantric breathing.
That's one thing that I don't know. Kind of interests me is like
What,
that
the whole
like,
tantric world?
Tantric, yes. But
We got time for that shit? I mean, I don't know.
but that's the thing. So the whole point like is supposed to be like letting go and like
Yeah. And you have to always have some type of control. So
no, but it's like it involves like more of your sense. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Book reading by Lisa Ann. 20 plus years of polyamory. Couples on ethical non-monogamy and polyamory. Lifestyler's Guide to Traveling the World Naked. That's by Richard and Danielle from Cassidy. Okay. That's an interesting one. Hand spanking aerobics.
What? Okay.
Intro to hot wife lifestyle. And that's about it. So there are some interesting seminars this year.
Yeah.
There's definitely some different ones.
So
We'll have to kind of get a list together for one or two of them that we definitely want to make sure and make it a point to get to.
right. So who's going to be there? Or is that list like crazy?
Oh, the list is always crazy. Guest appearances. Here we go.
Okay.
I mean, Abella Danger, Adeline Starr, Adrena Winters is coming back across the pond.
Alex Cole.
Alex Cole as always. Angela White, April O'Neil.
Aria.
Yeah. A lot of these are people that, we've heard on the show in the past and, well, may hear again. Let's see. Brittany Andrews, Brooklyn Chase.
Brenna McKenna.
Cecilia Taylor, Cherry Love. I mean, looking down through here, I haven't seen any new names. Anybody that's like, ooh, yeah. Amber Snow, Emma Cyrus.
Evan Stone.
Of course. Gigi Dior. Goddess Lilith.
Holly Hendricks.
That's interesting.
That's a name we haven't
Seen in a while. Yes. Ivy Minks. Jennifer White. Okay, that's interesting. Jess Boots. Jessie Lee. I did see that she is going to be there, which is great. Haven't seen her in a little while.
Katie Morgan. Kaylee Gunner.
Keisha Gray.
Kenzie Taylor.
Kimmy Kaboom. Yeah. Again, this is...
The list is forever.
Yeah. and again, this is the 15-year anniversary, so this is a big show here in Jersey. Again, this coming weekend, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Edison, New Jersey. We will be there. We'll be on the show floor all day on Saturday. Most of the day on Sunday until we start our drive back home. So if you're out there and see us, say hey. We'll be, again, conducting interviews and having some fun. But with that, I think we're going to wrap up this week's show. Thank you for tuning in, subscribing. Again, you can find us on all major podcast platforms, inartub.com, on our social medias, Berg Couple for Fun on Instagram and Twitter. Although Instagram, you have to type it all the way out because they said our stuff is too raunchy and non-followers can't see us. So you can find it there. On Reddit, Berg Couple, as well as Facebook, The Bergs. In the Tub page on Facebook as well. So take care of yourself. Go out, relax. Enjoy life. Take some time for yourself, as we are doing this weekend. Pay for your porn. Support all these performers that we just talked about going to be at Exxxotica, as we will be supporting them while we're out there as well. Wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time,
we'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.